Xbox Game Pass is the gift that keeps on giving, and it's important to celebrate the games that everyone in the family can get involved with. So kit everyone out with their favorite G435 colorway, and let's dive into some of the best Game Pass games for kids in 2023. And no, don't worry, you can play them all too. Once upon a time, in a galaxy not so far away, official movie tie-in games were terrible. Truly, truly terrible. And then TT Games arrived and created a generation who have never known anything but wholesome, hilarious, and brilliantly bricky versions of our favorite movie worlds. And LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga is, quite frankly, possibly the best game the studio has ever built out of digital plastic. A joy this is. Okay, that was a terrible Yoda impression, but don't let us distract you from the 3D platforming perfection at work here. Featuring all 9 Star Wars movies, more than 300 playable characters, and 100 vehicles. Even better is that you can grab a lightsaber too in the seamless local co-op mode. Hey, even Jar Jar is more fun here. We promise.
No, wait! This seems lovely.
Next up, the mustachioed villain of Hello Neighbor 2 is finally out of early access and has been set loose on the world. And this time, this nefarious YouTube legend has a whole town on his side. Rather than just breaking into one house, for this sequel we're exploring the entirety of Raven Brooks as an investigative journalist. The strange going-ons from the first game have made headlines, so we show up to try and piece the story together. Predictably, this means interviewing suspicious townspeople, and even more heart-in-mouth stalking as Mr. Peterson continues his evil activities. Maybe just leave this one to the kids if you want to leave your blood pressure at an acceptable level. Keeping up the theme of endless anxiety and stress, up next is Overcooked II, which will make everyone in the family hungry at the same time as desperately shouting the names of vegetables. Ghost Town Games' sequel serves up perfect kitchen chaos, as every level tests your planning and reaction times with constant culinary distractions. What's especially good here is just how accessible Overcooked II is. With only a couple of buttons and very clear goals, family members of all ages will quickly understand what needs to happen to earn those precious stars. Actually earning them, though, is something else altogether. While the first levels ease you in, it's not long before the dishes are piling up and everything seems to be on fire. We'd love to say that our next game was less stressful, but poor Yanni here is in a heightened state of danger at all times. Who knew being made of string could make you so susceptible to crab attacks? Eternal death risks aside, Unraveled is a beautiful platformer with some genuinely inventive puzzle mechanics. Yanni can use his string to swing and bounce to new areas, and there's a real tactile feeling to this gorgeous world. One warning though, your kids might not feel like they've been hit by an emotional truck, but if you're watching later levels, this story of an elderly woman's memories might hit harder than you expect. The good news is that the sequel, Unraveled II, is also on Game Pass and will let you join in the fun with some hand-knitted local co-op. Next up is Pikuniku, which thankfully won't make you feel like you've been kicked in the heart. Instead, the mild fantasy violence of this game is especially fun in the co-op mode. As you work out, you can kick each other as well as the environment. What better way to get some family bonding in than puzzle solving together through a colourful platforming world as a bean with legs? The 5-hour single-player experience here is a real happy maker though, and is constantly inventive with fresh brain teasers and quirky characters to meet. The constant sense of fun is infectious, so don't be surprised if you find yourself sneaking onto your PC to play your own save. Kids games don't have to be colourful and cute though. Forza Horizon 5 is the ultimate racing open world that we wish we'd had growing up. The ESRB rating is E for everyone, so you don't even need to worry about any of the mission chatter being particularly sweary. This means everyone can just concentrate on screeching around Mexico as fast and as stylishly as possible in one of the hundreds of cars and vehicles available. Even just taking in the incredible views is fun, but the mission types are endlessly varied, so there's always something fresh and exciting to do. Add in some dramatic dynamic weather and this is a thrilling sandbox whichever direction you drive. Don't worry, it's still a while before they have to learn to pass their test. And finally, it would probably be against some kind of law of YouTube game lists if we didn't mention a certain blocky title called Minecraft. The Xbox Game Pass download includes both the Java and Bedrock versions of the game, with one unified launcher so you can switch between them. Your kids will probably have already educated you, but Java is the original release from 2009, while Bedrock came out in 2017 and uses a different world format. Armed with what's known as the Bedrock engine, this latest version still has everything we love about Minecraft gameplay, but is paving the way for the future of the builders. Truthfully, access to Minecraft might be the only title your kids actually need on Game Pass. The infinite possibilities somehow seem even more infinite than ever, even if you might not feel like your hut is up to scratch. Just leave it to the kids, eh? So those are some of the best Xbox Game Pass games for the younger members of the family. Let us know what you all played together in the comments below. Drop us a like if you liked the video, and don't forget to subscribe to Logitech G for more videos just like this one. If you already subscribe, much appreciated. Remember to hit the notification bell so you know exactly when our next list lands.